Hey everybody, this is B Sports. Today we're taking a look at a 2016 Berkshire 23 RFX STS Series. Boat's 8 foot 6 inches wide and 23 foot long. This one does have the 3.0 tri-tune package on it. It's two-tone black and white. So the black has just a little bit of glitter speck in it. It looks really sharp when you get the light on it. Alright, so you got your LED docking and nav lights. You'll notice they're not mounted to the deck of the boat, they're mounted to the rail where they can't be stepped on. Kind of take you around the front side of the boat. Really sharp with the black with that speck and then the white. It's got the raised Berkshire logo that's updated for 2016. And this one has the premium ski tow bar. So the ladder's all stainless. It's got 5 steps in it and it telescopes. Really beefy ladder. No flex or moving or anything like that when you step up into it. And then there's also these grips for stepping on and off the boat. Kind of a sandpaper type material. Alright, and this boat has weathered gray teak flooring. Looks really good with the flagstone interior. Alright, so let's step up inside. We'll take a look. Kind of start at the front and make our way back here. So this is the RFX floor plan. It's essentially a mirror image left to right, except for the console. And this is the floor plan that lets you have the most seating. So again, this is flagstone interior. It's got black accent, as you can see there, and in the seats here. And now these are all vinyl covered rotocast seats. So we'll take a look inside those here in a minute. And so the front gate, all Berkshire boats have door stops on them. So you don't got to worry about the door slamming shut or moving or anything like that. It stays right there. And they also have these little plastic stoppers on them, which stop you from, as you're getting on and off the boat, getting your fingers down into any pinch points. So again, vinyl covered rotocast seating. Kind of open up, show you the storage inside. And you'll notice that the cup holders are kind of recessed in to the seat back, which is nice because if you're laying there, you know, some cup holders kind of wedge in between the seat and the back, and they're just in your way if you're trying to lay there. You don't have that issue with the way these are set up. So you have your speakers down below on each side, and those are LED lit speakers. And so it would be the same setup over on this side. Alright, we'll move back to the console area here. So these two seats do just about everything you would want them to do as far as adjusting goes. They'll recline back, they'll move up and down, spin, swivel, everything you could think about. So here on the side opposite the console, you've got the gate, and then the cup holders for the chair on the side, 2 of them. And then you have that same chair here for the captain's chair. All right, and let's take a look at the console here. So this console has sort of a matte finish to it that looks really nice. And you'll notice the windshield actually rises up, unlike a lot of other consoles out there, and it actually blocks you from the wind like a windshield is made to do. Excuse me, made to do. So you have your USB and auxiliary input here for the Clarion sound system. That's right under here. And that has Bluetooth. And it can do Sirius XM as well. So you got your gauges up here. You got the tach. You got your fuel gauge and a voltmeter for the battery. And the trim gauge. The steering wheel is fully adjustable. Move that down here. And standard on all of our STSs, standard at B Sports here, you have the color, it's the Humminbird Helix 5, which has a color 5-inch display on it. And those are coming standard in all of our STSs. They are not an upgrade. Okay. So then below on this side, got all your switches, master power, your nav lights, mood lights, your docking lights or the live well, your bilge pumps, and your horn. And then below that, you have a 12-volt auxiliary outlet and your ignition, of course. To the right of that is your shifter. And below that, you have a cup holder built into the console. And the steering wheel as well has that sort of matte wood finish on it. Looks really good. And then up in front here, there's another cup holder, and then there's a glove box, which, believe it or not, if you look at a lot of other consoles out there, they don't have a glove box. So you're out on the sandbar doing your thing, not a lot of place for phone, your keys, your wallet, and that's not an issue here, and it does lock. You can put all your valuables in there and lock them up. That's nice. Another thing Berkshire doesn't do is they don't make a console that takes up half the boat. It's got everything you need. It's all laid out well. It looks great, but it doesn't take up a ton of space. And so when you have the captain's chair behind it, you've got a lot of space behind it and in between there and the rear seating to put a duffel bag or some towels, whatever. And that's something you don't always necessarily look at or think about when you're looking at pontoons. And you'll know that it's important as soon as you get out there and you're like, well, where do I put all my stuff? All right, so we're moving to the back half of the boat here. So same seating setup as the front, and identical on both sides. The storage is the same. And again, all vinyl covered rotocast seat bases. One thing I do want to point out is you have the riser on the rail where the bimini attaches. Now the bimini's got all stainless steel attach points for it. They're really easy. They're just kind of a quick connect attach. You just pull the tab up and it comes off and folds up or down or whatever you're doing. But it sits above the seats. So there's no pinch point between the bimini and the seat when you're trying to put it up or down because of that riser that's on there. That's another one of those things you don't think about until you're in that problem where you're trying to put this thing up or down and you got to pinch your fingers in there. So this bimini has an LED light in it to light the back half of the boat. You got your table mounted, and then of course the two back speakers are in those rotocast seat bases. Another thing I want to point out that you'll notice on a lot of other brands is that these covers are actually gray with the gray interior and the gray flooring. or black, which matches the floor. A lot of other companies, you'll see white covers with a gray interior. Kind of throws everything off. All right, we'll just kind of take another quick overview look here. Again, this is a 2016 Berkshire 23 RFX STS Series. It's the RFX floor plan. It's identical left to right and just about identical front to back. It's probably the most popular floor plan there is. So again, this is Bees Sports. If you know of anybody that might be interested in this boat, share it. If you have any questions about this boat, like and comment. We'll try and get to them and answer them as soon as we can. Or you can go to our all-new website at www.bees-sports.com or give us a call at 1-800-233-7720. Thanks a lot.